Okay, so welcome everyone to this week's Breath of Life yoga class. And so this week is a gentle practice, and I felt inspired to really focus deeply on the nervous system, really calming and soothing our nervous systems. So often we get stuck in sympathetic nervous system mode, in that fight, flight, or freeze mode. We need that element of the nervous system when we actually have a present and imminent danger. We need our bodies to kick in a more rapid heart rate and a rise in temperature. All of our energy needs to go to those elements, whether it's fighting something, fleeing something, or freezing in protection. The thing is, a lot of times we get stuck in that gear. And even when we don't have an imminent stress, the stresses within us keep us in that mode. And so yoga is extremely helpful to help shift us into the balancing of the parasympathetic nervous system mode. The mode of resting, digesting, healing, restoring. And so I designed this practice for you. All the different elements are going to be focused on calming the nervous system, soothing the nervous system, slowing down the mind space, connecting our body with our breath. The vagus nerve is a cranial nerve that runs from the brain to the gut, and it's called the wandering nerve. It affects our circulation, our heart rate, it affects our breathing, our respiration, and it affects our ability to digest. So when we stimulate that vagus nerve, it helps activate the parasympathetic nervous system, and we get to soften into the art of relaxation, the art of being peaceful and still, even in, or maybe especially in, the face of the different struggles of life. So we can all use that right now. And then I'm actually going to switch it up a bit this week, and you're going to start lying down. So you can lay your body down on your mat, and you might want your pillow, if you have a pillow with you, to put that under your knees to help soften the low back. And just settle the body down here in a nice, comfortable position. So having a nice distance between the legs, toes softening out to the sides, arms a good distance from the sides of the body. And you choose if your palms want to face up or the palms want to face downward to ground a little. Just let yourself settle in here. And once you feel settled, let the eyes softly close. Feel a relaxation and a warmth through the eye muscles as we release our focus from the external world and we let ourselves just a few deep, full breaths, allowing all of your awareness, all of your attention to follow these waves of inhalation and exhalation, moving through the body. With every exhale, feel your body a little heavier as it softens into the holding of the earth beneath you, really trusting the ground to hold you up. So you get to just follow this flow of breath and you get to really deeply let go. But we're just going to start phase by phase, breath by breath. I invite you to place one hand lightly over your heart space and the other hand very lightly over the lower abdomen, just over the belly. And keep following these waves of breath moving through the body, feeling the rise and the expansion through the torso on the inhale, as you take in nourishing prana and energy. And then feel that soft sinking, the relaxation of the out-breath as you let go, settle into the release of the out-breath. So a few more breaths, and resting at the heart and the belly. Just letting yourself soften into this moment just as it is. Notice how you're feeling. Give some space here to explore this question. What do I bring to my yoga practice in this moment? What do I bring on a physical level in terms of sensations in my body? What do I bring on a mental level in terms of the general thoughts flowing through my mind space? How busy is my mind? How calm is my mind? Without any judgment whatsoever. And what do I bring to my yoga in this moment on an emotional level? Which feelings, which emotions are most awake and alive here? And just allow these waves of breath to encapsulate and embrace everything. Every sensation, every thought, every emotion. Really safe within the realm of your breath. When we feel safe, we relax. When we trust, we relax. So trusting in your breath, trusting in this ground holding you, trusting in my pure intentions of leading you step by step through the practice. Trust in whatever it is you trust here, and notice what happens in your body, in your heart, in your breath, in your mind. And to help stimulate that vagus nerve, to help activate the parasympathetic nervous system mode, we'll keep one hand over the heart, the other hand over the belly. We're going to come into some sounding, some toning, using the sound ah. So 3 times we're going to sound the ah together. Let's first take a big inhale and exhale, softening into your center. And then inhaling deeply and sounding the ah. Second inhale, sound the ah. Feeling the right vibration inside. One more deep inhale, sounding the ah. Softly closing the mouth, letting the breath enter and exit out of the nostrils here, warming, purifying the body. Just keep your awareness. It helps to bring us deeply into this moment. So we release thoughts from the past, we release thoughts for the future. We enter deeply into this present holy moment. The present is the only place where our true peace and our true power lie. So we're going to practice very deeply, embracing and engaging and embodying this moment. So take the next few breaths here to choose your own personal intention for this time of practice. And maybe it's connected to our theme of calming down, soothing the nervous system, finding deeper peace. Or maybe there's something special that's present to you that becomes your guiding light intention. So choose a word or a short phrase that sums up that intention. Repeat it silently inside 3 times. You want to plant that seed of intention in consciousness. And allowing the essence of that intention to weave its way naturally through the fabric of your practice. So smile, give some love to that intention. And then you can softly let your eyes open up, release the hands off the torso, and with your feet, just press your pillow or bolster out to the side, and let your whole body rest on the ground here. Bringing the inner legs together, so inner thighs rolling into center, inner ankles touching. On the next inhale, raise your arms up overhead on the ground. Stretch the arms up, stretch your legs away from you. Do a deep full body stretch here. And then exhale with a sigh, relaxing all the muscles from your fingertips to your toe tips. One more time, arms and upper body reach up, legs and lower body reach and stretch down, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, sigh it out, with a whisper of a breath or with a sound. Let's keep our chin tucked in toward the front of the throat. We're gonna bend our knees up toward the torso, let the heels just drop down toward the backs of the thighs. And now we're gonna ground our hands onto our kneecaps. So grab your knees here. Stay relaxed through your shoulders and through your elbows. And inhale, we're just gonna softly press our knees away from us, straightening through the arms. And then exhale, bend your elbows and hug your knees in just as close as they'll come to the belly or to the rib cage. Feel a release in the low back area. This is called Apanasana. And again, inhale, press the knees away. Exhaling, bend the knees in, hug them in close to the torso. We're synchronizing the breath with the movement and moving very slow. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, we press the knees away. Exhale, bending the elbows, hug the knees in, just as close as they'll come so we feel that release through the low back. One last time. Inhale, pressing away. And then exhale, hugging in. Good. And then bring the knees up to center. Open the knees away from each other, about hips width distance. Release your hands off the knees. And let's slowly make some circles through space with our hands and our feet. Dive the light, the grace, the power of your breath down toward your wrists and toward your ankles. Feeling the breath and that focus help to lubricate the joints. And then circle the hands and feet in opposite directions here. Just warming up, starting to loosen up the body. And stay really deep and fluid with the breath. Good. Let's bring the knees and feet back into center. As we inhale, again, we'll hug the knees in toward the chest and then open the knees wide away from each other. Exhale, bring the knees together and back into center. So following the flow of breath as we just circle the knees around a few times through space. This time, diving the light, the grace, the power of the breath down into and around the hip socket. So one more time, circling in this way. And then coming to center. Let's ground our left foot flat on the ground. We're going to slide that left leg forward. Grab your strap or your towel or your scarf if you have one. If you don't, you can just use your hands on your leg. And we're going to slowly start to stretch the foot up toward the sky. Keep the knee bent. And we're going to bring the center of our strap around the ball of the foot or just hold on to the leg on the side of the shin or ankle. And then as we inhale, we're going to stretch that right leg up toward the sky. Make sure both feet are flexed, both legs are active. And as you exhale, just slightly bend the elbows and see if you can bring that right leg a little closer towards the torso. One more time, inhale, fill out the stretch you're in here in a single leg stretch. And exhale, softly bend the elbows, see if you can bring the leg a little bit closer towards you. Bring the leg back up to center here. Holding either side or holding onto the side of the leg. Let's start to make just small circles through space with that right leg. You can close the eyes. Notice how this feels inside and around that right hip area, how it feels through the hamstring. Circles a little bigger and a little wider here. Then on the next inhale, change the direction of the circling of that leg through space. Really listen to the sound of your breath guiding you here. Good. And then bring the leg to center. If you're using a strap or a scarf, grab the strap or scarf just with the right hand. Left hand is going to ground on the left knee, grounding the left side of the body nice and heavy. Let's inhale deeply right where we are. And then as we exhale, we're going to start to bend your right knee toward the right armpit socket. Keep the right elbow to the outside edge of the right knee or the right shin. In Ardha Ananda Balasana, the half blissful baby pose. So feel free to smile here. Inhale, slightly stretch that right leg up toward the sky. And then exhale, bend the right knee deep toward the right armpit socket, but containing the stretch by having the arm to the outer edge of the leg. One more time, inhale, pulsing the leg up toward the sky. And then exhale, bend the right knee deep, down toward the armpit, down toward the ground. And then hold here for 3 deep full breaths. You can close the eyes, relax the shoulders. I just noticed my shoulders were lifting up, so shoulders heavy and down. And follow the path of the breath through 3 cycles of inhalation and exhalation here. Notice where you feel the intensity of stretch, maybe in the back of the thigh, into the glute. Breathe into wherever you feel the intensity of stretch the most. Offer your breath, the prana, the oxygen right there. And stay present, right where you are. After the 3rd breath, you're going to release the strap or release the leg. And we're going to just bend that right knee for a moment and grab hold of the circle that right knee now around through space, starting clockwise with the movement, allowing even deeper opening and warming up into your right hip. You tend to hold a lot of emotional tension in the hips, so this is going to help open that energy up. And then circle the opposite way here. Nice circles through space, still staying heavy through the left side of the body. And then just bring your right knee in towards center. We're going to rest now the arch of the right foot over the left kneecap. It fits very nicely there. And we're going to arm out to the side, perpendicular to the body, palm is facing up. We're going to reach our left arm around. So our left hand grabs hold of the outer edge of the thigh. Inhale deeply here at center. And then as we exhale, we're going to press that right leg over towards the left side. The body settles into the twist. Right hip rising, right shoulder grounded. And have a look beyond your right fingertips here so the head is rested over to the right side. Let's close our eyes. 5 deep cycles of breath here in the twist. Feel the rise through the lung space. Feel the contraction of the diaphragm muscle. Feel the opening of the belly area on the inhale. You feel the softening of the belly toward the spine, the relaxation of the diaphragm muscle on the exhale, and the emptying out of the breath. So stay deeply aware of your breath of life moving through the body here in the cleansing twist. Sometimes after a few breaths in the twist, you feel a different taste in the mouth. We're already feeling the detoxification of it. A little trick I learned from one of my primary yoga teachers was to just swirl the tongue around a few times in front of the teeth. Just a little swirl around a few times and then swallow. And that helps with the detoxification. So just following through until the 5th light, slow, deep breath. And just letting the body unwind itself back into center. Hug both knees up toward the chest, wrapping the arms at the tops of the shins or around, holding onto the forearms. So we're just below the knees. Take an inhale here, and let's exhale as we just rock it out from side to side. That massage of the central channel of the spine, softening through the kidneys and through our adrenal glands. I want to balance out those cortisol levels, those stress levels as we practice peace, we practice calm, breath by breath. Then let's come to center here. We're going to ground now our right foot flat on the ground. Slide that right leg forward and grab your strap, your scarf if you have it. Start to straighten that left leg. Bring the center of the strap around the ball of the foot. And then as you inhale, straighten that left leg up. Try not to lock the knee. And on the exhale, we just micro bend the elbows and see if we can bring that left leg a little closer towards the left side of the torso. Inhale, fill out the stretch right where you are. Feel really supported here, the spine grounding to the earth, reaching out through the heel of that right leg. And then exhale, bend the elbows. See if you can bring that left leg a tiny bit closer towards the torso. And a single leg stretch on the opposite side. Good. Let's bring the strap now just into the left hand or grab hold of the leg wherever you can reach without lifting the shoulder blade off the ground. We're going to rest our right hand on top of our right hip, grounding the right side of the body. And just start to make a few circles through space here with the left leg. You can close the eyes, bring the awareness inside. You feel the warming up, the loosening up of energy here into and around now your left hip socket. Just follow your body's lead. Wide and big, you make the circle. Next inhale, change the direction of the circling through space with that left leg. If ever you need to bend the knee a little more, feel free to do that. Listen to your body always, number one. Good. And then just reaching the leg up to center. You can either keep holding onto the strap or hold on to the outer edge of the foot or outer edge of the shin here. We're going to come into Ardha Ananda Balasana, the half blissful baby pose. Inhale right where you are. As you exhale, bend that left knee deeply toward the left armpit socket, keeping the left arm to the outer edge of the leg. As we inhale, we slowly pulse the left leg up toward the sky, slightly straighten the leg, and then exhale, bend that left knee deep toward the armpit. Feel the stretch into the hamstrings, into the glutes. Inhale one more time, pulsing the leg toward the sky, and then exhale, ground the knee toward the armpit and toward the earth. Letting the eyelids softly close over the eyeballs again, softening through the eye muscles. 3 deep, full breaths here. Relaxing the shoulders, softening through your face. Feeling a warmth of relaxation through all the facial muscles here, through the jaw, through the cheekbones, through the teeth and the gums. Feeling your relaxation through the eyes and through the forehead. Just breathing into your body in this moment and all the sensations and thoughts and emotions that show up. After the 3rd breath, you can release the strap or release the leg, bending that left knee Grabbing hold of the top of the knee, so hold on to the knee up here. We're just going to circle the left knee around through space, giving a little deeper nourishment to the hip socket, to the hip joint. Few circles around here in one direction. Next inhale, change the direction of the circling of the knee through space. And then bringing the knee right to center here. We're going to cup now the inner arch of the left foot over the right kneecap. Feel the fit there. Left arm comes out to the side, perpendicular to the body, palm facing up. Right hand reaches and grabs hold of the flesh of the outer edge of that left thigh. Let's inhale deeply together here at center. And then as we exhale, we're going to press the left leg down over toward the right side. Feel it rolling over onto the outer edge of that right leg. And you can feel the left hand, the left shoulder grounding down. Gazing over toward the left side, beyond the fingertips. Let the head and skull just soften here over to the side. And we're going to close the eyes and enjoy 5 deep, full breaths here. So follow these waves of inhalation and exhalation. You can allow the breath to be a little longer, a little deeper, without forcing it into that rhythm. Feel your body settle into that tender, consistent pull of gravity. And just try not to resist it. Notice what happens when you let go into gravity of your body. Counting inside every wave of breath all the way to the 5th inhalation and exhalation. Feeling the cleansing, the purification here through the twisting when we're lying down, we're helping to especially purify our liver, our spleen in such a supported way. Let's just let the body now, after the 5th breath, ease its way back into center. Hug both knees in towards the chest. Wrap the arms around the tops of the shins, just below your knees. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, come into that gentle, comforting rocking from side to side. Just smoothing everything out here. Calming the nervous system, practicing relaxation, practicing really being connected deeply to yourself and to your breath. And then let yourself roll over onto one side. Plant your hands on the ground and rise back up to center. We're going to come to seated posture. You can come onto your pillow or your bolster if you've got one here. So sitting up nice and tall. It's nice to start lying down, open up a bit through the root of the body to come through that toning. Now we're just going to settle into meditation pose for a moment, hands resting on the lap. Heart is rising, sitting bones are grounding and anchoring in towards the earth. Shoulders are heavy, sinking down towards our hips. Let's just drop the head for a moment here, look down toward the navel. And as you stay fluid with the breath, slowly roll the head from side to side. Swinging the head from right to left, starting to open up a little deeper through the neck muscles and into your upper back. It's a nice smooth rolling of the head through space. And then come to center. Have a look forward here. Let's roll our shoulders up and back and down a few times. Maybe feel a little cracking, a little creaking, releasing some burdens of energy that we've been holding that are not ours to carry. So just lightening up here. Lighten up the load. And then come to center. Let's release our arms out to our sides, fingertips lightly touching the earth. We're going to inhale, lift the fingertips off the ground, sweep your arms up and overhead into high prayer, palms pressing together. And then exhale, palms together in front of the heart space. Inhale here at center. As we exhale, we're going to interlace our fingers and start to press your arms forward as you hug the torso back. So tailbone presses forward, the shoulders press forward, the belly, the ribcage, and the heart reach back toward the spine. As you inhale, rise up with the arms, feel a lift through the side body. As you exhale, lean your upper body over toward the right side. So I'm mirroring you now as I face you. Nice lateral stretch here, opening into the left side body. Inhale, reach up to center. And then exhale, leaning over towards the left side. Deep opening into the right side body. Inhale, return up to center, palms face the sun. And then exhale, slowly lower the arms down by your sides, fingertips touching the earth. Let's do that cycle again. Inhale, arms up, high prayer, palms pressed together. You can look up toward your thumbs. And then exhale, bending the elbows, lowering the palms down in front of the heart space, Anjali Mudra. Adjust your respect at the heart. Inhale, deeply here. Exhale, interlace the fingers. We press our arms forward. We hug the torso back, grounding through the spine. Inhale, reach for the sky. As we exhale, ground the shoulder blades down and just tilt the body over toward the right side into a beautiful side stretch. Inhale, rise through your center. Exhale, upper body leans over towards the left. Big opening through the right side body. Inhale, back up to center. Palms reaching up. And then exhale, slowly let the arms float out to the sides and down towards the ground. Fingertips lightly touching the earth. Beautiful. So now we're going to have our left hand in Diya Mudra, thumb and index finger lightly pressing together and resting on the left thigh. With the right hand, we're going to come into a pranayama exercise, a breathing exercise, to really calm and balance the nervous system. So we're going to just bend the index and middle finger down. The tips of the fingers are at the padding at the base of your thumb. This is called Vishnu Mudra. If this feels really awkward for the fourth finger, you can also bring the fourth finger down too. So shoulders are going to stay heavy and relaxed. We're going to bring our right thumb to close off the right nostril and exhale out fully through the left nostril here, just until you feel empty of breath. Then we're going to inhale into the left nostril, counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Close off the left nostril, so we're plugging both nostrils. We hold again for 4, 3, 4. Then release the right nostril. We're going to exhale out for a count of 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So really extending exhale. Then inhale in through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the right nostril. Suspend the breath. 2, 3, 4. Release the left nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhaling left. 2, 3, 4. Close the nostril, suspend the breath. 2, 3, 4. Release the right. Exhaling deep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And another full round. Inhaling right. 2, 3, 4. Close the right nostril, plugging the nose fully, hold the breath, counting to 4. And then release the left nostril, exhaling out, counting to 8. Focusing the mind, following this thread of breath of the alternate nostril breath, Nadi Shodhanam, purification and balancing of our energy channels. And inhaling in through the left, counting to 4 inside. Plug that left nostril, suspend your breath, draw the energy inside as you hold the breath, and then exhaling out. Double the exhale here, out through the right nostril, counting all the way to 8 for the exhale. So I encourage you to continue one more full round at your own rhythm and pace. Inhaling in through one nostril, suspending the breath, and then double the exhale for the release of breath on the opposite side. The mind wanders off somewhere else interesting. Come back to the sensation of breath flowing through the body like a river. Doing the calming down of the heart, the expansion through the lungs, the softening through the belly and digestive system. Wonderful exercise to do anytime you feel anxious and needing to just calm and center yourself. Also wonderful to do before sleeping. Really set yourself for a good deep night of sleep and restoration. Once you've completed your full round, you've exhaled out fully through the right side. You can release now the right hand back down, into Gyan Mudra, also with the right hand. And taking a few deep, full breaths of integration here. And then opening up the eyes, You can release the bolster or the pillow out to the side here. And we're gonna come onto hands and knees. So come into your tabletop pose. You wanna ground the hands down with the wrists beneath the elbows and the shoulders, the knees right beneath the hips here. And let's just curl our toes under for a moment. Feel a nice stretch through the soles. We're gonna inhale now, shifting the weight of the body slightly forward over our wrists. And we exhale, just sitting our way back with the buttocks toward the heels, feeling a deeper stretch through the soles. Let's do that again. Inhale, rising forward, shifting the weight of the body slightly over the wrists. And then exhale, sit your way back. Really feeling that stretch deep down into soles. And then coming up to center. Let's rest the tops of the feet flat on the ground here. We're going to take a deep inhalation at center here. And then as you exhale, we're going to point the tailbone towards the earth. Hug the belly muscles up toward the spine, back of the heart rising toward the sky, and bow the we're going to tilt the tailbone toward the sky, relax the belly and ribcage toward the earth. Slowly looking forward and gently upward into the extension of our cow pose. Exhale, rounding deep again into cat. So just warming up that central channel of the spine. Allowing for a free flow of cerebrospinal fluid. Inhale, arch and extend into cow. Feel a broadening through the collarbones here. Exhale, rounding very, very deeply. Cat. And then slowly soften back down into neutral tabletop pose. And we're now going to come down onto our forearms. So keeping your forearms parallel to one another, and the elbows are trapped still just beneath our shoulders. And bring now our left hand just behind the right elbow, so our forearms become perpendicular to one another. Inhale where you are, and then as you exhale, start to sit the buttocks back, stretch that right arm forward, come onto the fingertips with the right hand, and let your head bow down. Maybe the head is just going to hang out in space, or maybe the forehead is going to rest on the forearm or just above the wrist here. And we're going to take 3 deep, full breaths. Feeling the great distance, the length of the spine, and feel a big opening here through that right shoulder. Feeling engaged through the arm muscles, grounding energy down through your fingertips, and following these waves of breath. Maybe on every exhale, you can sit the buttocks back a little deeper, deepening into the stretch of the spine, or reach a little deeper into the ground with those right fingertips. And then soft, we can plant that right hand on the ground, slide the forearm back to the earth, and come back to center with both forearms on the ground here. Now we're going to bring our right hand behind the left elbow. Forearms are perpendicular to one another here. Take an inhale right where you are. As you exhale, start to sit the buttocks back. Stretch the left arm forward. Come onto the fingertips with that left hand. And if it feels good, let the head relax and surrender down here. And again, maybe it just hangs out in space, the head, or maybe the head rests on the pillow of the forearm just above the wrist. Closing the eyes, feel your way into this stretch. Let go of what's come before this in the practice. Let's let go of thinking about what comes next. Fully in this moment, in this shape of your body, in this breath, and in absolutely everything that shows up. Lots of energy moving and opening up through your spine, opening up through that left shoulder area, feeling the engagement through the left arm. Another breath here. Good. And then just releasing the left palm to the ground, sliding the arm back, coming back onto both forearms here. And for a moment, we're going to come into the cat-cow with the forearms grounded to the earth. So as we inhale, we're going to rise up and extend and arch into the cow. Exhale, rounding deeply, point the tailbone toward the earth, come the belly toward the spine, back of the heart and lungs, rise up, head drops down. Inhale, arching again, extending into the cow. Stay soft and relaxed through your face. Exhale, rounding really deep. Okay. And then slowly soften back down to center. Let's plant our hands now where the elbows were. Come back up into neutral tabletop pose. We're going to curl our toes under. Take an inhale, and then as we exhale, shift the weight of the body slightly forward. Then lift your knees off the mat. Let the sitting bones rise up to the sky. And so we're in downward facing dog pose, Adho Mukha Svanasana. As we inhale here, we're just gonna elevate up onto the balls of our feet. And as we exhale, let's bend the right knee, keep the left leg straight, and ground the left heel to the earth. Inhale, rise back up onto both balls of the feet. Exhale, left knee bend, heel rounds and anchors down. It's a different way of dancing the dog. Inhale, elevate up toward the balls of the feet and the toes. Exhale, right knee bends, left heel grounds. Inhale, rise up, and then the opposite knee bends, opposite heel grounds. So doing this another couple of times, synchronizing the movement with your breath, nice and slow and conscious. Nervous system relaxing, settling in. And then just grounding both heels toward the earth. Let's walk the feet in toward one another here. Big toes touching, ankles touching. We're going to inhale, rise up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, bring your knees to the mat, tops of the feet to the earth. And then slowly keep exhaling as you slither the front body down towards the earth. Bending the elbows to the sides of the rib cage. Let the forehead lightly rest on your mat. Open up some space between the legs now, so we're good distance. And as we inhale, we're just going to sweep our chin forward, rise up slightly with your upper body, and then ground the forearms on the earth to support yourself here in the noble Sphinx pose. So our elbows are right beneath the energy from the shoulders down to the elbows, keeping the hands light as they rest on the earth here. Have a look forward. Chin is parallel to the ground. Closing the eyes, softening through the buttocks. Keep reaching back through the toes. And taking 2 more deep, full breaths here with an open heart. If it feels like too much of a lift through the spine, walking the hands forward here. So you get to choose how much you're curving through the spine. Softening the jaw, relaxing the face into a smile, letting the energy of that smile fill and penetrate your whole body. And then after the next exhale, we're going to slowly lower back down, plant the hands where the elbows were. We're going to inhale. The baby cobra. Sit back toward the knees, curling the toes under, little puppy pose. And then lift the knees off the mat, sitting bones rising up, heels grounding down. And then just walk your feet forward, step by step. Walk toward the center of your mat here. We'll walk your hands towards your feet. We're going to keep our feet at hip-width distance and just let the whole upper body soften down toward the earth as you bend your knees. When you bend your knees, feel the weight of the body finding its natural center in the soles of the feet. So you feel deeply supported in the holding of the ground beneath you, holding you up. Good. As you inhale, slightly straighten the legs, rise up into a tall spine, fingertips resting on the shins, and then exhale, fold it. Bend the knees deep like you're sitting on a stool or a chair behind you. Then inhale, straighten through the legs, and slowly rise up. 1 vertebra at a time. So we're slowly rising up to center. Coming to center here into mountain pose. Palms are facing forward. This opens up the heart and lung space. Make sure your feet are about hips-width distance apart here. All the toes are pointing forward. And take a moment just to find your place in Shavasana. Find the energy of the mountain pose, standing in stillness. Closing the eyes, breathing here. This reminds me of a beautiful quote I remembered this morning. If you seek peace, be still. So finding stillness here. If you seek wisdom, be silent. Take a moment to find that silence inside you. And if you seek love, be yourself. Be yourself. That is by Becca Lee. So we embrace peace and wisdom and love through stillness and silence and being who we are. Let's soften into our knees here. And we're going to bring our hands palm facing up like cups, just in front of the lower belly area. So just a little bit below where the belly button is. This is, according to Chinese medicine, Qigong, it's called lower dantian. It's a powerful reservoir of energy. So we're focusing our energy down here at the lower dantian. So we're going to stay soft through our knees. We're going to come into a version of the centering exercise from Qigong. As we inhale now, we're going to slowly sweep our right arm out to the side and up toward the sky, face the palm in towards center. And as you exhale, you're going to slowly lower that right hand down through the central axis. And then let it lower down and meet the left hand cupped here in front of the sacral chakra. Inhale, we sweep now the left arm out to the side, up toward the sky. Long fluid exhale, palm facing center, lower down through that central line, and then the hand meets with the fingertips cupped in front of the sacral chakra. And again, inhale. Right arm reaches to the side, rises toward the sky. Exhale, slowly bringing the hand down through center, helping to really center and calm our energy. Inhale, left arm out to the side, reach it up. Exhale, bending that left elbow. The hand comes down through center. One more time to each side. Inhale, right arm reaches to the side, rises. Exhale, down through center. Let the movement be linked exactly with your breath. Inhale, left arm reaches and lifts. And then exhale down through center. Beautiful. Keep cupping the hands just in front of the lower belly. Now inhale, both at the same time. Inhale, reach the arms out to the sides, up toward the sky. Palms find one another here at center. And then exhale, slowly lowering the hands down through center and coming back to cup in front of the sacral area. One more time. Inhale, sweep and rise. There is nothing but this breath and this movement and my centering into this moment and myself. And come down to cup just in front of the sacral chakra. Release the arms by your sides now. Walk the feet out a little wider than hips distance. We'll do one more little exercise here, standing from the energy medicine tradition. We're going to rest one middle finger in at the belly button. So feel that connection with your belly button. The other middle finger is going to come to your third eye point. So the midpoint on the brow just above the eyebrows. On your next inhale, lift up from the belly button, lift up at the third eye here. Try to relax the shoulders, closing the eyes and taking 5 deep circular breaths. So no pauses between inhales and exhales. This is great to do if ever we feel anxious or dizzy. We need to center and ground our energy. Feeling that lift up from the belly button, lift up from the third eye. Follow the waves of breath moving through here without pause. If it feels good, you can come into the cleansing breath, breathing in through the nose, out through the open mouth. And following through all the way to the 5th inhale and exhale here. And then let's release the hands, shake the arms out for a moment, shake out the legs, shake everything out, do a little bounce. And then we're going to sit our way back down. So sitting in Shavasana, you might want to find your strap or your scarf here. And we're going to start here with our heels reaching forward, our toes reaching back towards us, hands on the ground just beside the hips, or maybe the fingertips are there. So closing the eyes, let yourself settle into this moment, into this shape of your body, with the sensation of the staff posture, grounding down through the heels, the calves, the hamstrings, the sitting bones, and the glutes. So a beautiful lift up through the torso. And now we're going to bend our right knee and bring the right foot in toward the inner part of that left thigh, preparing for Shavasana, or single leg forward fold. You can also come into half lotus if you like here, with the top of the foot resting on the thigh. Make sure your strap is just beside the shin. We're going to inhale, sweeping our way up to the sun breath. As we exhale, we're going to dive forward. Imagine you're reaching for something beyond that left foot. Reach as far as you can with a straight spine, and then round your way naturally down. This is where you can use your strap, bringing the center of the strap around the ball of the foot, hugging the toes slightly towards the torso, and really just letting go and surrendering with your upper body here. Left leg. And take a moment as you close your eyes in this stretch to feel a deep letting go, first through the low back area, through the sacral spine. Feel a softening through the sacral spine and your belly. On your next breath, feel a softening through the mid-spine, through the lumbar area, through the rib cage area, through the mid-torso. You can feel it filling with light, relaxing, softening. And on the next breath, Feel a deep release in the upper spine, thoracic spine, through the heart and lung space, and all the way down through your neck and head, until your whole brain, both hemispheres of the brain, really relax and soften into the stretch. And then take another breath here for good measure, softening in a little deeper, surrendering into the stretch. And then letting go of the strap, letting the hands land around the foot, the ankle, or the shin. Let's all take a big inhale together. And then as we exhale, we're going to ground the sitting bones into the earth and slowly uncurl through the spine, sliding the hands up the leg toward the thigh. Roll the shoulders up and back and down a couple times here. And then if you have your foot in half lotus, you can bring the foot just to the inner thigh. We're going to reach now our right hand back behind us. Our fingertips are going to be pointing away from our bodies. With your left hand and arm, you're going to sweep on the inhale, the arm forward, and then up toward the sky. Rise up onto that right knee. Round through the left foot. Feel a lift, especially through the left hip. Rise. Feel a rise and opening through the heart, and then exhale slowly. Round your way down and bring that left hand back over toward the left side. One more time. We inhale, sweeping the left arm forward and up. Reach and rise. Feel the sweetness of the elevation. And then exhale, we lower back down to center. Good. Let's bring the right knee up. Stretch the right leg forward, back into staff pose. And bounce it out for a moment here. And we're going to balance it out to the opposite side. So make sure your strap is just by the side of that right shin. We're going to bend the left knee. Let the left knee go over to the side. Left foot presses in toward the inner thigh of the right leg. Or for half lotus, we bring the top of the foot to rest on the thigh, whichever feels best for you. Right heel reaching forward, right toes reaching back. Inhale, we sweep it up into our sun breath. Reach and rise. Feel a lift through the side body. Exhale, begin to lean forward, hinging from your hips. Imagine you're reaching for something wonderful just beyond your right foot. And then let the hands land around the shin, the ankle of the foot, and feel a softening here through the upper body. You can use your strap, bringing it around the ball of that right foot, softly tugging the toes toward the torso. Elbows and shoulders heavy and relaxed. And make sure the upper body now is just settling its way, not right over that right leg, but just to the inside of it. You feel a settling here, all through the full length of the spine. Imagining this softening, this release all the way through the spine, all the way through every element of the nervous system, so that every breath that you take is deeply nourishing all the nerves in the body. Feeling safe enough to relax and let go, following through a couple more cycles of breath. To see if there's anywhere you can let go a little deeper, if you're holding on to something that's not necessary or that's holding you back from entering deeper to the stretch. Sometimes we're not even aware that we're holding on to something that is completely fine to let go of. We're still okay. We're still in form. Release. Let's let go of the strap now. Hands to either side of the foot, the ankle or the shin. Take a big inhalation. And then as we exhale, we're going to slowly start to uncurl through the spine. Slide the hands up the leg toward the thigh. And then we're going to release the foot down. If you had it in half lotus, so the foot is pressing in toward that right inner thigh. And we're going to reach now our left hand back behind us, planting it on the mat, fingers pointing away from you. We're going to inhale, sweep the right arm forward, up toward the sky. Rise up onto that left knee, ground through your right foot. Right hip rising. Feel the sweetness and ecstasy of the reach and the lift. And then exhale, slowly lower down, back onto both buttocks. And right arm reaches out to the side. One more time, because it feels really good. Inhale, reach forward, rise and elevate. Feel the lift. Open-heartedness, open through the lungs, and then exhale, slowly descending down, releasing back to center. Let's bring now that left knee up, stretch the left leg out to meet the right. Back in Dandasana staff pose. Bouncing the knees up and down a few times here. And then we're going to inhale, sweep and rise for our sun breath. Palms face one another here, arms are parallel. And then exhale, just dive your way forward. Feel a natural curve through the spine as you surrender the upper body down toward the tops of the legs. And just take a moment here in seated forward fold. The intense Western stretch, stretching out deeply through the muscles in the backs of your legs. Feeling a deep stretch through the spine from the sacrum all the way to the crown. We're going to start to work with a mantra, preparing for a meditation before Shavasana. So as you inhale, silently repeat the syllable ah, just the A sound, ah. And as you exhale, the om. It's the A-U-M sound. So ah on the inhale, the U-M on the exhale. So it sounds like A, the ah on the inhale, and the om on the exhale. Focusing the mind here into the stretch, into the posture. Just starting to prepare the mind for meditation. A very calming, soothing meditation that connects us with the unified sound of the universe itself. Let's inhale now, looking forward to our toes, reaching forward and up toward the sky. And as we exhale, we're just going to loosely shake our arms out to the sides and towards the earth. Let's cross our legs. We're going to cross any leg in front, so you're going to be in your most comfortable cross-legged position here for what's called Yoga Mudra. We're going to reach our arms back behind us. Grab hold of one wrist. Any wrist will do. Inhale, rising tall through your spine. And then as you exhale, keep holding onto that wrist. Just diving forward with the upper body and then rounding your way down. Have a look toward your navel, shoulders nice and heavy. Stay grounded if you can through the flesh of the buttocks and your sitting bones. And closing the eyes for 3 more deep breaths here. In Yoga Mudra, we seal in all the benefits of our practice. The calming nature of our breath linked with our movement, the slow movements of the body, the postures, the toning, the mantra, every element joining together to support you in coming from a greater place of calmness and peace. So one more wave of breath here in Yoga Mudra. And then slowly uncurl through the spine, coming back up to center. Good. Releasing the wrist. We're going to come into Gyan Mudra here for a little meditation before Shavasana. So with thumb and index finger lightly touching, this is the symbol of union, joining together beyond duality. Resting the tops of the hands on your lap here so that the shoulders and elbows are heavy. If you like here for this meditation, you can come to sit up on your pillow or your bolster. It's going to be about 3 minutes. And then right from here, we'll lie down into Shavasana. So sitting nice and tall, closing your eyes. Making sure the chin is parallel to the ground, allowing for a free flow of energy moving through your spine. And I invite you to just become deeply aware and conscious of your breath. Just watching the inhalation, watching the exhalation, this breath moving freely, fluidly through your body. And we're going to link the mantra, ah, om, to the breath. Sounding the ah with the inner voice on the inhalation, and the om on the exhalation. So starting here, the mind wanders off, we come back to the sound and the power of the mantra, we come back to the sensation of breath, the sensations in the body. And we just open to calming and cleansing the mind space, which helps to calm and cleanse our entire body. So continuing with your meditation here, ah for the inhale, om for the exhale. And when the meditation is complete, I'll sound the singing bowl. You can relax through the body with the eyes closed. You can gently release the mantra from surfing the waves of the breath. If you find that mantra helpful, come into it anytime you really want to just settle into a unified energy within yourself, calmer, clearer energy. Peace is always possible. It's so vital we remember that and we keep engaging the practices that help us live our way into being that peace. So let's sit off of any bolsters or pillows here. Let your body settle down into corpse pose for Shavasana. So again, you may want to have the pillow right beneath your knees to soften the low back or any strain from the low back. Support yourself down into your relaxation posture here for Shavasana, for final relaxation. A nice distance between the legs, toes softening out to the sides, a good distance between your arms and the sides of your body. Palms up in receptive mode or palms down to ground a little deeper here. So feel what is best for your body and your energy in this moment. And I encourage you to let your eyes be closed here. Take a few deep, full breaths to really land into this moment of relaxation. If you like, come into the cleansing breath. Let the breath enter in through the nostrils, out through the open mouth. Make any final movements or gestures so you can rest in stillness here. And then let the breath just become easy and effortless as it flows through the body. Through Shavasana, I'm going to guide you first through autogenic relaxation. So whatever words I say out loud, you can repeat them silently inside with your inner voice. And focus your awareness and attention exactly to the body part or body parts that we're speaking of and inviting relaxation into. So we're going to start by diving our awareness down towards our toes. I relax my toes. I relax my toes. My toes are relaxed. I relax my feet. I relax my feet. My feet are relaxed. I relax my ankles. I relax my ankles. My ankles are relaxed. I relax my shins. I relax my shins. My shins are relaxed. I relax my knees. I relax my knees. My knees are relaxed. I relax my thighs. Relax my thighs. My thighs are relaxed. I relax my pelvis. Relax my pelvis. My pelvis is relaxed. I relax my spine. Relax my spine. My spine is relaxed. Relax my belly. Relax my belly. My belly is relaxed. Relax my rib cage. Relax my rib cage. My rib cage is relaxed. Relax my chest. Relax my chest. My chest is relaxed. Relax my shoulders. Relax my shoulders. My shoulders are relaxed. Relax my arms. Relax my arms. My arms are relaxed. I relax my hands. Relax my hands. Hands are relaxed. I relax my neck. Relax my neck. My neck is relaxed. I relax my skull. I relax my skull. My skull is relaxed. I relax my face. I relax my face. My face is relaxed. I relax my mind. Relax my mind. My mind is relaxed. I relax my whole body. Relax my whole body. My whole body is relaxed. Staying, my friends, as relaxed as you can possibly be here. Taking note of where you've let go, where you still might be holding on. Just allow for a deeper softening, if possible, in the next few breaths. Let's allow our breath to deepen itself here. Trusting your breath, trusting all the energies surrounding you and holding you. Remembering that we can only truly let go when we trust. And still with the eyes closed, we're going to dive our awareness down towards our toes and our fingers, and just slowly start to bring a little movement back into the body, wiggling the fingers and the toes through space. And then when you're ready, start to sway the legs and the arms from side to side, waking up the energy through the legs right toward the hips, waking up the energy through your arms right toward your shoulders. And then coming to center, if it feels good, let the eyes just softly open up, maybe a third of the way. And then inhale, reach your arms high up overhead, stretching your arms and upper body up, your legs and lower body down, reaching and luscious stretch. Exhale, sigh it out, pause. Let your body roll over to its most comfortable side for a moment in fetal posture, making your upper arm a nice pillow for your head, hugging your knees in towards the chest, becoming very round through your spine. Just letting your body settle into the very first primal yoga pose you were in your mother's womb. And take a few deep, nurturing, calm, soothing breaths here. Peace is always possible in any breath. Tap into that here as you breathe. And then slowly, when you're ready, you can support your body back up to seated. And peeling your body off the ground. Rising back up. Feel free to sit up on your pillow or your bolster here. And as we sit for this final completion meditation, feeling a relaxation from the hips downward, feel a beautiful rising up through the spine. To complete, we're going to rest our left hand over the heart space. Right hand comes into Gyan Mudra, thumb and index finger lightly pressing together, the other three fingers pointing up toward the sky. Shoulders are relaxed. Closing the eyes here, we're just going to come into the calm heart breath. Inhaling deeply, feeling your heart rise into your palm, and then hold the breath for a moment. And then exhaling fluidly, deeply, right to the very base of the exhale, and then hold and pause and suspend the breath again. Softening through the face, smiling, inhaling deep, right to the top of the inhale, and then hold, pause. Exhaling calmly, smoothly, right to the base of the exhale, pausing again. Just a couple more breaths in this way, inhaling deeply, suspending the breath. Exhaling fully, suspending the breath once more. Feeling deeply connected to your heart, pledging calmness, pledging peace whenever possible, knowing that peace and calm are really an inside job, and our yoga shows the way in so many ways. One more calm heart breath. And then just joining the palms together in front of the heart space, grounding the thumbs in at the breastbone, really feeling that connection at your heart, and just joining together in another cycle of breath, inhaling, exhaling here. Softening in, centering in, the sweetness of peace. Hari Om, Shanti, Shanti, peace. And Namaste. The bright light in me bows to and salutes the bright light in each one of you. Our lights are one, inseparable, deeply connected, interconnected. So thank you so much for practicing with me, following along for this calm and soothe practice. I think you'll need to unmute yourself now because I can't unmute you. I'm going to stop the recording.